Coming up on Real Time this week, SPUC staff address crowds at conferences around the world. Major cuts are being made to abortion clinics around New York. A Catholic pro-life activist has been arrested in Northern Ireland. At least 60 people with eating disorders have been euthanised since 2012. And a tiny Edinburgh baby makes miraculous recovery. The SPUC team members have spent the last week addressing crowds of pro-life people speaking at different conferences across the world. William Curry, SPUC's digital editor, was thrilled to address an audience of young Catholics at the Juventutum summer weekend. SPUC's Education Outreach Manager, Emmett Dooley, travelled to Medjugorje in Bosnia to share the pro-life message with over 80,000 people. And I, Catherine Mokler, had the pleasure of representing SPUC to thousands of people from across the UK at the New Dawn conference in Walsingham. All SPUC speakers shared the message of the inherent dignity of each human life and SPUC's mission to make abortion unthinkable. The only Planned Parenthood clinic in Manhattan, New York, revealed it will no longer be performing late-term abortions. The report reveals that the abortion giant will also be closing 4 clinics across the state. Currently, the Planned Parenthood abortion clinic in Manhattan is the only centre to perform abortions on unborn babies past 20 weeks gestation. In the state, abortion is legal up to 24 weeks of pregnancy. Kristen Kern, a spokesperson for the New York State Catholic Conference, described the news as a welcome relief. Ms. Kern also described how taxpayers deserve to know where their millions of dollars provided to abortion giants like Planned Parenthood are going to. A Catholic pro-life activist has been arrested for praying outside an abortion clinic in Northern Ireland. Claire Brennan had been praying for babies and mothers outside abortion clinics for the last 11 years. She and her colleagues would offer resources to women such as financial aid and furniture, even opening up their own homes to women in need. Ms. Brennan stated that the last 3 abortion clinics that they prayed in front of have closed, mentioning how it is a deeply disturbing law which tells free citizens that they will be arrested if they pray. SPUC has battled against the introduction of buffer zones across the UK, highlighting the deeply dystopian state overreach of such laws. Her case has been adjourned until October by the prosecution, and she is being represented by the Christian Legal Centre. At least 60 people with eating disorders have been euthanised or killed by assisted suicide since 2012, an academic study has found, also reporting that such deaths are underreported, raising concerns about oversight and public safety. Details of these specific cases were sourced from available government reports and peer-reviewed journals around the world. The findings were published in the esteemed journal Frontiers in Psychiatry. In nations where assisted suicide requires a terminal diagnosis, such as in certain US states, the definition of terminal appears to have been redefined to include eating disorders. SPUC's Daniel Frampton said, "At a time when the UK is considering its own law in the House of Lords, the public must be made aware of the mortal threat inherent in such laws that can only kill and not save or improve vulnerable lives. In the end, assisted suicide and euthanasia are not medicine or a loving response to people who need help and effective treatment." A baby was rushed to hospital in Edinburgh after doctors discovered that she had stopped growing in the womb. Tiny baby Indira Henderson was born at the Royal Hospital for Children and Young People last summer, weighing a mere 3 pounds 1 ounce. Little Indira spent a whole month in intensive care and suffered a punctured lung. After 4 weeks, she gained a third of her body weight, and her parents are immensely proud of how far she has come. From SPUC's newsroom, I'm Catherine Mokler, and this is Real Time. Thank you for tuning in. Take care. If you enjoy our content, please like, share and subscribe.